Well, hopefully you got all of that boring theology, but now we're going to get to something really interesting, the incredible segment of a group of people that will make your day by putting the theological virtues into action.
Patrick Fitzgerald is the man behind the cookies at Brother Andre's Cafe in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. A ministry of Divine Mercy Parish, Brother Andre's is a gourmet coffee and cookie shop, which provides employment opportunities for adults living with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
We've discovered probably when he was maybe 11 or 12 that he really liked to bake, and he really did a good job helping me in the kitchen. And then when he finished high school when he was 21, he went to a food service program at the community college, and he really enjoyed it and did well. After that, we really struggled finding work for him. The only jobs people were offering him were like in the dish room, you know, away from where other people were. And Patrick is a real social, sweet, pleasant right, person. And we just didn't feel that his true gifts would be shining if he was stuck in a dish room. Yeah, shining forth. My husband and I talked about it a lot and coming up with the idea of starting a coffee shop.
Patrick's dad, Mike, met with their pastor, Father Chris, about starting a coffee shop that would allow people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, IDD, to share their gifts with the community.
Mike got a hold of me and he said, let's go get coffee after Mass. And I just remember saying to myself, whatever he asks of me, you know what, just go ahead and say yes to maybe being on a board or maybe being on a committee or something like that, but that's it. And I always say that about 45 seconds into the conversation, maybe 2 sips into the coffee, I was all in. Patrick is, like all of our employees, very special. He lights up the world. He lights up the room everywhere he goes. People are so uplifted just by his joy. It's infectious, you know?
Patrick just blows my mind. He is so regimented and just does the job so well. He's so friendly and he just has this twinkle in his eye. You know, he just loves. And I think that's just the best part of this. Everyone just loves you no matter what. So people want to be here for that, you know?
Our goal here is to provide a full-service cafe with superior service in every aspect of drink making and food service, everything, that it would be like you would go anywhere else. And we are so blessed to have these employees here who have really stepped up. Each employee comes with their own skill set. They surpass all goals and expectations.
They teach me things all the time. Danny taught me how to make all the drinks in the beginning, so it's really fun.
Yeah, it's been great down here. I love it when it's crowded, so it's just a big rush of adrenaline for me, and I love I just love the experience.
Yeah.
What I like to do is I like to experiment, though. If it's like a cafe latte, I'll just put like whipped cream and little squirts of caramel on top just to see if anybody's gonna be willing to be a taste tester.
Every employee brings their unique gifts and talents to the cafe. Morgan has been at Brother Andre's since the very beginning.
Morgan has such a good eye for artistic expression, I feel like.
I put together the flower arrangements for the tables every week. I like combining the colors and different types of flowers. It lets me be creative and express myself in new ways.
For us, it's so beneficial. You really see God's hand at work here, and we're blessed. You know, we take time to pray together, right? That's part of our work shift, too, where we'll take 10, 15 minutes out of our day, and we'll go to our chapel and pray together.
On Wednesdays, employees from Brother Andre's live stream the Chaplet of Divine Mercy on social media.
Right now we do the chaplet and chat. We get to sit down and get to really pray and talk and get to know, again, the love of Jesus through this beautiful devotional, through this beautiful prayer.
Welcome back, Father Chris. It's always great to see you.
It's great to see you, Patrick, and we're super blessed today to have you and Shay and Morgan with us to pray the chaplet.
Chaplet. Take us off a question.
Have mercy on us.
Lord. Take us off a question. Have mercy on us, Lord. Take us off a question. Have mercy on us, Lord.
So the community at Divine Mercy Parish has really been formed around care for the most vulnerable.
It's just really changing perceptions on individuals with disabilities who can work.
A lot of the special needs parents that I know are just so excited that something's finally happening for our kids.
There are so many who just are so positively affected, and what we're trying to do is shine that light of love in the presence of Jesus. The IDD community is so beautiful, and then it just goes out into everybody who they encounter and everybody that encounters them. But the faces, they're in wonder and awe of our workers, our volunteers, of the whole operation.
So check out brotherandres.org for great coffee and cookie subscriptions, or better yet, stop by the cafe in person next time you're in Pittsburgh. and enjoy the company of some of the most Christ-like people you'll ever meet.
All of our employees, they bring the love of Christ that resides within them because remember, they are pure grace. There's no sin within them. So if you ever want to be next to holiness, if you ever really purely want to be next to the pure love of God and just pure grace, right? You go next to any of our employees or really the IDD community at large, and you just be present. And that's the beautiful thing. You're just there. And you just receive from them. Obviously, we're not doing anything for them. They're doing it all for us. They're the ones who are bringing salvation. They're the ones who are bringing God's love and His presence into our midst. It's just so great to see what this does to somebody's soul and to their face, just to see their face light up at what's happening at Brother Andre's Cafe.
Wow, what a great story of some great people at Brother Andre's Cafe. We hope someday you'll be able to visit them.